What's up? This is Psyche of Sound, and this is Words from the Psyche, and today's topic is Know Your Worth. See, what are you worth as an artist, or whatever your art form is? What does that mean? What does that mean? Are you worth $3 per hour? Are you worth $1 million? See, I'm wearing this t-shirt that I created. It says Mac and PC, musician, artist, creator, producer, composer. I designed it, and the back says program to change the game. So, I'm worth about 55 cents an hour. I'm just joking. No, I'm just being silly. But the truth is, you got to know your worth. What that means. People always say, know your worth, know your worth, know your worth. But what are you worth? How do we figure this out? I don't know what you do, so you got to figure that out yourself. But there's a great ways to do that. You can go to different websites that have the same kind of jobs that you would like to have. You got to know your skill level. I mean, if a producer, Timberland's getting $1 million a beat, bruh, you ain't gonna get that $1 million a beat. You gotta work your way up to, there's levels to this. However, you got to know your worth, and when that means, not always means money per se. Just means, it's like sometimes it's like, people have to be willing to appreciate you like you are something of value, asking you to do things, and it can't always be free. Sometimes it is, sometimes you want to help somebody out or whatever that may be, but you got to know when to say no. I had to learn that the hard way. I'm still learning that. I'm still saying no and yes, but I'm saying no because people think I'm saying yes when I say no, and it's getting kind of crazy. So if you're watching this video and I say no, I mean no. However, know your worth, and know what to tell people, like what to charge. Know to tell them when you're not you're not available for that, because until you step your game up, or until you can treat me like I'm supposed to be treated, whatever that may be. But just don't let people walk all over you. You're trying to get out there. I know sometimes we're so willing to throw ourselves out there just to get noticed and to get seen, and that's cool. I mean, but you just got to know where your limits are. Listen, I'll do a free show if it's everyone there. I know my talent, and I know I'm capable of touching every single person there. But it's not going to be like, let's go on tour and pave your way, and it's all free. Like, no, it's like you got to know when to say that's not cool or this is cool. So you got to pay bills. You got to aside from bills, you may have a family to provide for. You need some money for a rainy day, especially since we had this year that just passed with everything that happened with the quarantine. You're going to have to save some money for that rainy day. So, there's a lot involved in that. And then plus, if you're a musician, oh my God, you have so many things you need to buy. You got to buy microphones. You got to buy, if you're a guitarist, you got to buy guitars. You're going to need amps. You're going to need strings. You're going to need plugs. You're going to need, you're going to need all kind of stuff. And it's just insane. The money just keeps coming out. So you're going to have to make money to able to provide and to afford your hobby, which will turn into your career at some point. Hopefully it does for you. So yeah, you got to know, man. You got to know your worth, man. It's okay to go there and get something for your services. You're gonna go drop a bass line for somebody in the studio, man. $50, cool. That's what's up, And if you're a hired gun and you go in there, you're nailing it in one take, and you play with, you're playing with Bruno Mars band, and you charge $3,000, whatever it is. But know your worth and figure it out. And you'll be better off for it. You won't be angry. You won't be hateful. Because what happens is, at least for me, once again, this is Words from the Psyche. This is not like everyone else's, how everyone feels. But, you'll get done something, and someone else will be calling you, and you'll start that, and you find yourself, running home from work to run to do something for free, and it's 12 midnight. The people are demanding it now. And you're like, yo, how did I get here? And you got 2 other projects on the way, and meanwhile, all you're trying to do is your own stuff. And you get tied into that, and it gets a little crazy. So you got to know your worth. You got to know when to say no, and you got to know also, your time is your time, and you have to structure your time, organize your time. So there's 24 hours in a day, which my favorite line. I probably should stop saying it. Is there's not enough hours in the day, because I really feel like, dang, I have so many things I got to accomplish and do, and the time just goes so fast. But you know what? I'm going to start saying there's more than enough time in the day, and perhaps I'll probably be doing a whole bunch of stuff I don't usually do because I'll have so much more time. But it's just about organizing and structuring your time and your scheduling yourself and getting everything accomplished, because you can do all the things you want to do. You just have to put it, because there's so much things you probably do that aren't even necessary. Not to say you can't go out and have fun. I don't know what fun is for you. Fun for me is, creating, I do enjoy family and friends, but I'm saying, my fun is probably different from your fun. But if you want to have that kind of fun, if you want to go partying or whatever, that's cool. Have it. Whatever engagements you do that make you enjoy life, do those things. But at the same time, you got to structure your time for your art and your craft, and that is important to know your worth and to know when you can do those things, because sometimes you got to get it all in. Work-wise, before you can have that party, before you can, everyone wants to be this rock star, this super hip-hop star right away, and they want to live like that, with the girls and I hate saying sex, drugs, and rock and roll because it's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing ever. But you want to live that lifestyle with the cars and the houses and the mansions, but you don't want to work for it, or you don't want to put the time in for it. I mean, that stuff comes later on in life if you want it. I personally think you should just be focusing on your craft and find some people you're really comfortable with, from friends and family, and really, because that's the way you're gonna have longevity, and move forward. But know your worth. This is Words from the Psyche, and tune in next week thing for something I don't know what we're gonna talk about. But we're gonna talk about something else. But this is Words from the Psyche, Mac and PC. I do a lot of things. Yeah, I know my worth. I think I don't for certain things I don't. I got to get that together myself. So this is for me too. I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna take some notes and I'm gonna figure it out. Psyche Sound. Salute.